I've been having bowel problems the entire day just to prepare for the review of this. I got the potion, the Doodoo potion. You see the symbol. You see the symbol now. Not sponsored, by the way, but you see the symbol. I got the Doodoo potion. And it's all because I had to deal with some straight up hippo doo-doo. I'm talking about spray and pray. You have to dodge, but I got hit with the hippo doo-doo. I'm talking about straight hyena shit. I'm talking about straight bone marrow in that bitch. All white, and it's my own bones because I'm getting my bones broken by this episode. You ever seen the episode equivalent of getting your ankles crossed? That's how I felt right now. I felt like I was going up against prime Michael Jordan, prime LeBron. What's a 5'2" guy like me going up against LeBron? Ain't no reason for that. And yet that's what's going on. But you know what? Let me not say LeBron. LeBron says a certain level of quality when it comes to entertainment. This is like LeVar Ball. This is like me going up against LeVar Ball, y'all. This is like me going up against Sean Livingston. What are we doing? This episode is straight trash. Straight trash day. Straight Garbagio. Straight Doodoo. Straight shit. Straight porta potty festival. Straight God's manure. Straight, you know what I'm saying? Straight party pooping. And I have emphasis on the pooping. This episode is trash, y'all. What were they thinking? And here I was, being like, you know what? Shout out to the new Goosebumps show. They gotta give yourself goosebumps. They gonna honor it. No, they didn't. They didn't honor it at all. Remember Fifi? Remember how Fifi was shown in the trailers in the new show? Fifi ain't there. Fifi doesn't even appear in this episode. You want to know what part of GYG appears in this episode? You want to know? No, I'm asking you. You tell me what GYG part shows up in this episode. Because I don't know. I didn't see anything that caught my eye. Apparently, this is just give yourself goosebumps, just title only. Because there's no homage to it. There's no respect paid. I mean, you know what I'm saying? The people of the show rocking this. But they don't know how to use this. You know what I'm saying? They got plenty of these. They don't know how to use these. You know what I'm saying? They're just sipping on a whole bunch of this. This ain't gonna help you with the writing. You know what I'm saying? I'm watching the show. And I'm posted up with one of these. I'm like, yo, when am I finna eat? I ain't eating. I ain't got to eat all day. You got the guap, the moolah, the dinero, but they don't want it because all they do is when they take a couple steps forward, they have to take 15 steps back. You got episode 4 of the new show being Go Eat Worms. And that was a fire episode. I enjoyed Go Eat Worms. I thought it had a great action scene in the climax. I enjoyed the emotional stuff between Lucas and his mom. I like that stuff. I like Lucas. And then we got episode 5. And episode 5 was straight filler. I'm talking about Bleach filler. I'm talking about Naruto filler. I'm talking about the Black Widow movie. I'm talking about straight filler. I'm talking about Spy Kids 3. Straight filler. That's what we ended up getting. Then we get episode 6, which I covered yesterday, Slappy. I feel like they did a good job with Slappy. I feel like they gave him the most love. Yeah, there's some things that are a little bit different. You know, he's got a British accent. You know what I'm saying? He's talking sophisticated. He's got a, adult voice. You know, he can't walk, which is a complaint for me at least. But I felt like they did a decent job. They did a good job. I could respect it. And then you give me episode 7. Episode 7 is the worst episode in the show. And it's more than halfway into the season. My God, this episode was garbage. It has terrible writing. It has terrible dialogue. Nothing happens. There's no reason why this episode should even be called GYG. Why is it even called Give Yourself Goosebumps? Why are you showing Fifi in the trailers if Fifi is not in the Give Yourself Goosebumps episode? Fifi is a Give Yourself Goosebumps villain. A Give Yourself Goosebumps mascot. Pretty famous within the movies as well. Why is Fifi not in here? Why? This is what I'm saying, bro. This is not Fifi, y'all. This feels like I'm out in the streets of India, which I've been before, and I get bit by a stray dog with rabies. Why? What did I do? I'm not the one who's been beating you on the street. I'm not the one who's been feeding you street vendor food. I don't even eat that shit. If I ate that shit, I would be literally blowing up my guts. And it would be as equal of blowing out my guts as much as this episode made me blow out my guts today. I mean, I would never do that to a dog. And yet I'm still getting bit. Yeah, I still got to get rabies. I still got to get hit with the mistreatment. That's how I felt, bro. And that's how you're probably going to feel if you are an avid Goosebumps fan and you watch this episode. Because it's a kick to the balls, a kick to the vajayjay, a kick to the face. This is not a good episode, y'all. I would not want y'all to do this. I would much rather y'all get put on child support than have to watch this more than one time. I would much rather y'all have to sell off your GYG collection like I did to pay off the mortgage in this bitch than watch this episode again. But that's all I got for my rant. Because we finna go into the story. Now, what is this episode about? Well, let me calm down a little bit. This episode follows up right after episode 6, the very ending, in which case the kids find out a little bit of a secret of Mr. Brad, which is the fact that he's possessed by Harold Biddle. They basically find out that revelation, and you end up getting a second reveal, which is the fact that as Harold Biddle possessing Mr. Brad has been reading out this journal of his, all of them have gotten caught within the journal. So right now, when you cut to the outside, it's straight from that Don't Blink teaser trailer that we got. Their eyes are all black. That's because they're completely within Harold Biddle's journal. They're taken out of the real world. Their minds are somewhere else. They're zooted off that Zaza, that DMT in that meditation chamber like Joe Rogan be hidden. They're gone off on a different planet. And that's what's going on. And then while that happens, Harold Biddle possessing Mr. Brad decides, all right, the kids are all taken care of. I'm going to start texting their parents saying that, hey, they're over at a sleepover. They're over with friends, so they don't come looking for them. And I'm going to start looking for Slappy. So that's what Harold Biddle does. He goes out and tries to find the parents, specifically Lucas's mom, because, you know, he suspects that she knows the most. And she found out that she got out of the mental asylum, which you see she gets out. The parents talk about it. She confronts, I think, Isabella's mom about the medication thing. And yeah, just a lot of parent drama, a lot of, you know, I can't stand the parent and mellow team drama in the show. It's just, why does that have to prioritize above the actual Goosebumps references, monsters, and story? I don't know, but that's like a big thing. The teen drama, the parent drama has got to be this big thing. So it gets focused on pretty much the entire episode. And you don't even get to see Slappy. Slappy was introduced last episode. He's not even, you know, brought alive in this one. He's just, you see his arm for like 2 seconds inside of a duffel bag that Lucas's mom takes out. Then you get some cringe with the guidance counselor. That guidance counselor, he's down bad, bro. He's down atrocious, dog. He's down horrendous. Dante's Inferno level of horrendous, bro. He's all the way down at the 9th level. I was like, dog. Like, Lucas's mom is straight up just giving him the cold shoulder. He's acting like such a big deal, like, oh, you're hiding secrets from me? You won't tell me? It's over. You know, you can't do this. And like, you know, he gets confronted again about the fact that, you know, he's having an affair with her, and then yet, you know, Margot's mom didn't know about it, and then she found out about it. So, you know what I'm saying, he has to then kind of address like, oh yeah, but Margot's mom knows about this. Don't even worry about it. The guidance counselor is a piece of shit, y'all. I don't know why. I cannot stand him, bro. He's a cornball. He's so corny. And on top of that, he's not a good person. So I don't care about his ramblings. Lucas's mom heads out. You know, Rachel Harris heads out. She has Slappy in the duffel bag, and I think she's going to take him somewhere far, try to get rid of him. Harold Biddle's obviously following in Mr. Brad's pickup truck, following her, tailing her. And then the parents basically find out that, you know, Rachel Harris got out. Lucas's mom is out of the mental asylum. So right away they start, James's mom and Isaiah's dad basically team up. They start trying to figure out what's going on. And then later on, they end up confronting something which is left over from a previous episode, a villain from a previous episode. They confront it, take care of it, and then they start realizing, oh yeah, Lucas's mom might be telling the truth. So you just get a lot of teen drama, a lot of stuff going on. You have the teenagers obviously inside of the journal. They find Mr. Bratt there. Mr. Bratt apparently, when he gets possessed by Harold Biddle, he gets within the journal. He's trapped within the journal as well. They have dialogue. They have banter. It's whatever. You have some terrible, terrible dialogue with the teenagers. I mean, there's a scene where, and I didn't think that they're going to, after a while, I didn't think that they were going to bring this stuff back. I thought maybe in the beginning, they were going to try to keep doing these, political jabs, these kind of woke jabs, those kind of things. People hate when you use the word woke. I get that, but at the same time, the stuff that they're saying is that garbage kind of, that garbage type of woke writing, not the good type, but the garbage type of woke writing that people make fun of, where essentially Isaiah, being a good guy, does not want Isabella to go off the edge of the house, because in this journal world, On the edge, as soon as they open the doors to the house, there's this abyss. It's this straight dark universe and this abyss, and there's a bunch of fog down there. It looks like, what I'm saying, a trip straight down to hell. Like, it's not where you want to be. It looks like death. And Isabella decides, you know what? Let me get some of these curtains. We'll tie them up. I tie it around me. You guys hold on to me, and then you can lower me down in there, and we can, try to find a way to get out, because they're brainstorming different ways to get out of this situation. And right away, obviously, Isaiah has to be a cool dude, because, he has to be the reasonable one. He has to be the guy to be like, you know what, Isabella, I don't want you to go down there, because look there. It looks like the abyss. You don't know if you're going to be able to get out. We might lose you forever. You might die down there, and it's going to be on us. And we could have figured out a smarter solution. So he doesn't want Isabella to go down there. And Margot, oh my God, Margot, you fucking, I don't care, bro. It's a young adult show. I can curse. You fucking suck ass. Shut the fuck up, Margot. Do not fucking talk anymore. She's the worst character in the show. Her and Isabella are the worst characters in the show. And if you say otherwise, I don't give a fuck. Fuck Margot and fuck Isabella. You suck. Isabella's better, though. Isabella's gotten better. Margot, you fucking suck. Margot says out of nowhere, because Isaiah wants to make sure that Isabella doesn't die. He's like, I'll go myself. Isaiah's willing to risk his own life instead. He'll be like, hey, just let me go then. Just let me go. Just let me die. And Margot's like, is that because you think she can't go because she's a woman? I'll inform you. She's an independent, strong woman. Shut the fuck up, you stupid bitch. Shut your bitch ass up. I don't want to ever hear you talk again. Ain't nobody in the squad laughing. Ain't nobody asked you. Nobody asked, bro. Nobody asked, dog. Shut your ass up. Shut your bitch ass up. I swear to God, bro. I swear to God, bro. I swear to God, bro. Isaiah wants to protect his friends, and he's willing to risk his life, and your response is, you don't want her to go because you think she's not capable? Well, Mr. Patriarchy, she's a strong, independent woman. Bitch, I will kick both of y'all asses down this motherfucking house. I'm talking about Sparta kick too. Move chair. I'm gonna hit you with I'm gonna Sparta kick y'all off this house, bro. I swear to God, bro. I'll tell Margot. All right, you know what? I respect Isabella. She is an independent woman. Shove her down there, grab Margot, and then Sparta kick her down into the dark abyss with no rope and no protection. And me, Mr. Brat, Isaiah, and Lucas finna hop out of here because I'm tired of that writing, bro. And then when Isabella goes down into the abyss, she ends up in the school area, which I think is like Harold Biddle High School, the one they went to back in the day. And she sees a picture of Bill Clinton on the wall. And she says, I'm not even lying, y'all. I wish I was lying. She sees a picture of Bill Clinton on the wall. And she says, oh my God, it's Hillary's husband. People getting paid to write this shit. You looking at me getting mad. You getting mad at me just for saying it. People are getting paid to write this shit. You see a picture of Bill Clinton and you go, it's Hillary's husband. That's like seeing a picture of Bill Gates and going, hey, it's Melinda's husband. I don't need to explain to y'all why that's cringy. It's straight cringe. It's just cringe just to be cringe. In the words of Marcus Digital, cringe. Cringe, y'all. And it's the first cringe of the review. Cringe. What are we doing? That's what it is, bro. But it's not the first cringe of the review. There's a lot of cringe in this review. But yeah, that's the actual line that she drops. And then you got some weird stuff going on. You have this overacting scene between Mr. Brad and the teens where they all start screaming and acting up and grabbing weapons and going stuff and going, going crazy. I'm like, dude, y'all cannot act for shit. What? Why am I not on the show? I could at least do better than this. They going crazy. Shout out to Justin Long. Justin Long is the GOAT. He's literally the GOAT. But he's getting terrible dialogue. But he's trying his best. So shout out to Justin Long. He's doing his best. I can't hate on him. I can't hate on the GOAT too much, because he's doing his best, and I feel like he's trying his best with what they're giving him. So I can't even hate on him. Dog, these teenagers cannot act. Lucas grabs a taxidermy deer head and he starts putting his mouth down and he puts out his tongue. Y'all, he's about to start making out with the deer head. He takes his tongue out and he starts licking the deer's mouth. I was like, what's going on? Whoa, whoa. Yo, Lucas, chill. Listen, Lucas, I get it. You're afraid you might be stuck here forever. You don't know if you're going to make it out. Desperate times call for desperate measures. But you can't go to desperate measures within the first 10 minutes, my guy. At least wait a couple of days. At least give it a couple of days. Don't, after 10 minutes, start making out with a taxidermy deer head and whatever else you may be trying. I don't know, bro. Hey, Lucas that was out of pocket, but you know what? It is a little bit funny. But I was like, bro, that man straight away went to the apocalypse scenario solution right within the first 10 minutes. Give it a couple of days before you start doing that freaky freak to the deer head. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, that's basically the episode. And then it gets to this revelation where Mr. Brat finds out that there might actually be a way that he can go back into the real world and potentially solve certain issues going on. And even though he's not successful, he manages to gather some information about how potentially they can get out, what Harold Biddle is up to, whether Lucas's mom is in danger or not, who else is in danger, and stuff like that. And that's where the episode ends. Nothing about GYG, no Fifi, no nothing. The new episode is going to drop. I think it's You Can't Scare Me. I don't care. Probably going to ruin that one too. Y'all, this episode was straight garbage, straight Garbagio trash, hyena shit, hippo doodoo, rhino shit, triceratops, fossilized dookies. This was not good, y'all. This was a porta potty festival. This is not what you want. This is God's manure. Y'all, please, bro. Please, bro. Do not watch this episode if you have the chance. If you feel like that, you're having a hard time keeping up with the show, just watch episode 6 and skip episode 7 for all I'm concerned. You're not going to miss anything. I mean, really, if you think you're going to miss anything, you're not going to miss anything. All right, you're really not missing anything at all. So you could skip this one. This is the worst episode out of the show. It gets a 2 out of 10, and I'm sick of this. They made me happy with episode 4. I was like, yes, this is what I want. Shout out to y'all. Y'all are going in a better direction. Episode 5 came out straight filler, straight took 2 steps back. I was like, oh, brother. Episode 6 comes out. I'm like, all right, they did a good job with Slappy. They're showing Slappy love. I appreciate that. Then you get to episode 7. Episode 7 is the worst episode in the show. This gets a dose. A dose out of 10. 2 out of 10. Episode 1 was the lowest so far. 3 out of 10. This gets a 2 out of 10. Straight Garbagio trash. Or maybe I gave episode 1 a 3.5. I don't know what I gave. I think I gave it 3 out of 10. This episode gets a 2 out of 10. Nothing. Straight filler. Straight garbage. Straight parent drama. All the rants about the cringy dialogue, the cringy acting, everything. This was not a good episode. And I'm disappointed in the show. Honestly, at this point, considering we have 3 episodes left, I'm not excited at all, because if this is what they're putting out towards halfway and past halfway into the show, what we predicted is what's going to happen. So, yeah, we'll see what happens. You Can't Scare Me about a drop. You Can't Scare Me is in a winter setting. I don't think we're going to be getting mud monsters. And maybe it might end up being like GYG, where it's just the name, You Can't Scare Me, but it's not actually going to be anything related to You Can't Scare Me. So, we will see. Okay, when does Fifi appear? I don't know. I don't think it makes sense for Fifi to appear now, because she didn't even appear in this episode, so what's the point? But yeah, that's the plot overview. That's my review. That's my rant. That's all I have. Enjoy it. If you like this episode, again, you can enjoy it, like it, whatever. If you didn't like this episode, 100% understand. I'm there with you. If you have a problem with my review, go fuck yourself. This is my opinion. I get to say what I want to say. The same way that if you tell me you love the episode, I'm going to be like, good for you. I'm just going to hit you with a like and a thumbs up. And that's where we're going to leave it at. So yeah, be respectful in the comments to other people. If you go off, I'm just going to give you the thumbs up, whatever. And if you act ignorant, you know what I'm saying, your comment might just get blocked. That's what it is. So far, the people in the show have calmed down a little bit, so it's more easier to talk about. But that's all I have for today. Hope you guys enjoyed the rant. At least hopefully you found it funny. And yeah, that's all I have for today. Deuces. Y'all, I've been holding in my bowels this entire time, bro. The whole reason why I wore black is because, listen, if one day my bowels just give out during a video, I cannot be caught with evidence on camera. The black's got to be here so I can at least hide it and dip out of here until I get up, and in which case, you know what I'm saying, game over. But yeah, no, I'm seriously going to blow up that bathroom. I'm going to see y'all.